Hello, Internet! I decided I don't have anything better to do, so now I'm stimulating the economy. I'm here at my local game vault, home to DVDs, plushes, vinyl figures, trading cards, and I can't quite put my finger on that last one. Like many things, video games are a commercial product, which means there are quite a few steps you have to take to get your hands on one. Unless you're a fan of larceny, you need some cash, and regardless, you need a place to get it. Now, in a lot of cases, it's probably easier to just pick things up on your hardware's digital storefront or on websites like Amazon or eBay, but if you want to get your hands on plastic immediately, you'll have to go outside. The things I do for a copy of Super Monkey Ball. To start off, let's take a look at the big retail stores that sell video games, your Targets, your Walmarts, etc. These places usually have pretty decent lineups of the newer games available, with one issue being the literal barrier to entry. I understand the reasoning behind the games being like this, but it makes it a lot more inconvenient to buy them, and it's weird when nothing else in the store is like this. I have seen most game stores do this, but not with all the games. And the lineup of new games is really solid, but that's all they are, new sealed games. No used games or retro games, so if you're a big collector or on a budget, most times you'll be out of luck here. If you're looking for that sort of thing, it might be more beneficial to check out a dedicated game store. I swear this is one of them. The first thing that comes to mind for most people is likely GameStop. Not only do they have the newest games, often the day of release, but they also let you trade in your old games, and you might find something even older to pick up. Now, while I do think GameStop is pretty solid, they're far from perfect. You barely get anything from trading in games, and the prices of the retro games? I saw LEGO Star Wars for $10 and Mario Party 9 for $30. But the biggest thing people have complained about in recent years is the lack of focus on games with a bunch of random merch thrown in, and I don't know. There's still mostly games here, and I'm partial to a plush or two. At the end of the day, I have had some pretty good experiences with GameStop. The employees are all super friendly and up for conversation, and they hold a lot of special events throughout the years. Now, these are the most obvious candidates for places to get your games, but they're not the only options out there. Flea markets and garage sales have big potential for deals on games. I found cool stuff for dirt cheap at these. That's the thing though, they have potential. It's up in the air whether they'll even have games, let alone anything you're looking for. If I had to give my best possible recommendation, I'd say to look for locally owned game stores in your area. They aren't quite as common as major retailers, but it's worth it to support small businesses. Regardless of where you pick, it's always a good idea to check the prices to see if they're... Well, good thing I have a membership here. Now it only costs $71.